pilot propeller.
Lake Aircraft presents Seawolf, a multi-role, multi-mission amphibious aircraft designed to meet the various complex requirements of government and military organizations. Lake Aircraft has been manufacturing great amphibious aircraft for over 40 years. More than 1,000 of our amphibians have been delivered worldwide. Its founders come from the designers at Republic and Grumman Corporations, makers of such great and successful amphibians as the Mallard, Goose, Widgeon, and Albatross. The Seawolf is a responsive and versatile performer. It can take off and land on a very short runway with ease, making it the perfect aircraft for use in remote landing areas. The Seawolf is the only single-engine amphibian in production in the world today. It was designed and built as an amphibian and not converted from land-type aircraft. As you can see, this aircraft provides for unparalleled short-field landing and takeoff performance. Seawolf's ability to use unimproved landing fields allows it to access remote and rugged areas, and also allows for on-site inspection, maintenance, and repair operations. The pylon-mounted engine and prop combination keeps the prop away from abrasive dust and stones. The Seawolf is equipped with hardpoints to allow the mounting of a broad range of external stores. The hardpoints are designed to accept standard 14-inch NATO mounts, such as the Alcan, which can carry jettisonable fuel tanks, photo recon, as well as a variety of search and rescue pods and other equipment. In the search and rescue capacity, the Seawolf is available with Arctic and tropical rescue pods for land or sea. After dropping the rescue equipment, Seawolf can remain over the rescue area until surface equipment arrives, or it can land in water or snow to make the rescue. The ability to maneuver safely at low altitudes and low airspeeds makes Seawolf an excellent aircraft for power line inspection and for patrolling rivers and canals in remote or sensitive areas. One of the most important uses of the Seawolf is maritime patrol. The Seawolf can maintain vigilance over shipping channels and is capable of spotting oil slicks and patrolling fishing fleets. Visibility from inside the cabin is excellent. The mid-wing design allows unobstructed views from all windows in the cabin, even when the aircraft is in a turn. Lightweight television surveillance equipment with ground-based data link is also available for reconnaissance. Seawolf's maneuverability allows it to make complete observations on only 1 or 2 passes. The Seawolf is a single-engine, boat-hull amphibian. It is an aircraft of conventional, riveted aluminum and fiberglass construction. Particular attention has been paid to the construction of the hull, which is completely watertight and designed to operate efficiently in the air as well as on the land, and uniquely in the water. The deep V of the hull allows the Seawolf to operate effectively in rough water. It can even land and take off in the open sea. The Seawolf is also corrosion-proofed. All detail aluminum parts are alloydined and zinc chromated prior to assembly. This keeps it well protected for water operations, even in the harshest tropical marine environment. As we have mentioned, Seawolf is a multi-mission aircraft whose unique capabilities make it ideally suited to a variety of applications. Here's a look at a typical profile of a rescue mission. Seawolf, equipped with 2 search and rescue pods, external fuel, and 1 crew member, leaves base for the rescue area, 250 nautical miles away. Loitering over the area for up to approximately 8 hours until assistance arrives, or landing if sea conditions permit, and then returning to base. Total flight time is over 12 hours. Seawolf's unique ability to land on water allows Seawolf to rescue water accident victims without having to wait for slow-moving boats to arrive on the scene. The Seawolf can then transport the victim even from the most remote and rugged areas. There is 32+ square feet of floor space in the cabin, enough for 1 or 2 emergency litters and medical personnel. Medical attention can be provided to the patient as soon as the plane arrives, and then the patient can be transported to the nearest medical facility with speed. This combination of water landing capability, abundant cargo space, and accessibility to remote accident sites makes Seawolf the perfect air ambulance. The Seawolf is particularly effective in countering illegal activity. It can be used for anti-smuggling and anti-piracy activity. Seawolf can spot smugglers from the air, or it can hide at remote water landing sites to interdict smuggling activity. Unlike helicopter, plane, or boat patrols, the Seawolf is able to find, chase, and apprehend smugglers and take them into custody. Seawolf would add greatly to any fleet of law enforcement vehicles, making it more cost-effective to enforce smuggling and anti-piracy laws offshore. Seawolf is also ideally suited for environmental work. It can provide you with the ability to access remote lakes, rivers, and swamp areas, perhaps inaccessible by land vehicles. Game wardens can observe and record wildlife without spending hours getting in and out of wilderness areas. Biologists can also use Seawolf to obtain water samples from remote bodies of water, or travel quickly between distant locations. Divers can load gear into the ample cabin space and conduct underwater searches directly from the plane. Seawolf's unique hull design and its maneuverability on water make it an excellent amphibian. Sometimes, however, a mission may call for quick access to the shore from a remote body of water, accessible from the air only. Seawolf can taxi out of the water and onto the land simply by lowering its landing gear. Or, if the pilot needs to conduct maintenance on the aircraft, make camp overnight, or pick up injured or stranded passengers, the Seawolf makes it possible. If the shoreline is not compatible with allowing the Seawolf to taxi to shore, the pilot can simply lower the gear, taxi to the shoreline, and walk along the wing to solid ground. Let's take a look at this unique capability, which demonstrates only one of the many applications that make Seawolf the only one of its kind in the world. Once your mission on land is complete, you can convert Seawolf from land vehicle to amphibious sea craft once again. As the plane enters the water and begins to float, the pilot raises the landing gear and throttles the plane into deeper water for its takeoff. Next, let's take a look at some of Seawolf's spectacular water landing and takeoff capabilities. Seawolf is able to execute water landings on bodies of water as large as the ocean and as small as a swamp pond. Upon touchdown, the pilot can slew the aircraft into a 90-degree turn, using the maneuverability of the deep V-hull construction that enables Seawolf to handle like a speedboat. This short water landing capability increases your choices of landing sites and makes the Seawolf a safer, more versatile performer than conventional land-type aircraft. Seawolf can also take off from the same small bodies of water. The pilot can take off straight from narrow canals or rivers, or he can use the circular takeoff and complete a 360-degree turn, lifting off as the circle is completed. Seawolf can be converted in minutes from a 6-passenger configuration to cargo, or a mixture of both. There are over 32 square feet of floor space, including the baggage area behind the pilot's position. This large cargo capacity is especially useful for special missions, such as the search and rescue we showed earlier, where a lot of gear is needed. Here, in flight training, a pilot is being made aware of Seawolf's unique center of gravity. Most of the weight and therefore the center of balance is directly over the main gear. The nose may be lifted by hand for inspection, or the aircraft may be moved around on the ground without a tow bar or towing equipment. Proper flight training is a key ingredient which will ensure a successful product support program. Lake Aircraft will develop and implement specific programs to meet the unique requirements of each situation. We will develop a program which will meet the demands of your operations. Training may be accomplished at our facilities at the time of aircraft delivery, for a core group of flight instructors, or a program will be initiated to train an entire flight cadre assigned to the program. Lake Aircraft maintains training facilities in Maine, New Hampshire, Washington, and Florida. Flight training can also be accomplished in-country. During flight instruction, pilots will be taken through all the pre-flight checks on the ground, as well as in-flight instruction and classroom instruction. In the classroom, for example, instructors will emphasize the fundamentals of Seawolf's various systems, such as hydraulics and control surfaces. Lake Aircraft will furnish proper supply and spare parts support for its customers in the U.S. or in country, as well as technical training and maintenance programs. As you see here, the Seawolf is designed for ease of maintenance. The engine and propeller, for instance, is easily reached with simple ladder platforms. The Seawolf has been designed to be very cost-effective, with a high degree of durability and a low maintenance and operating cost. In summary, the Seawolf was designed to operate well and efficiently in remote and rugged areas, under extremes of altitudes, temperature, and landing sites, both on land and water. In fact, it can land and take off from the open sea. It was designed to do so with a minimum of maintenance. The most important aspect of the Seawolf, in addition to its versatility, is its cost-effectiveness. The Seawolf has a lower acquisition cost compared to other equipment designed for special missions. The Seawolf, due to its refined design and rugged construction, has a lower maintenance cost, and due to its efficiency, the Seawolf has a lower operating cost. The Seawolf is involved in all types of military and governmental roles in countries around the world. This includes Europe, Australia, and the Far East. Seawolf is truly the only one of its kind in the world. Not by virtue of its being the only single-engine, boat-hold amphibian in production in the world today, but more importantly, because of its unique operational capabilities. The Seawolf will maximize budget considerations and increase and optimize the utility and productivity of existing special mission fleets. The multi-mission, multi-role Seawolf.